Good morning. It's Monday, so it's Monday making vlogs. I've just dropped Minnie off at school. And I thought I'd come for a walk, but I might go a different way because this is really muddy. It's really muddy. Can you see back there? Yeah, I'm gonna go a way that's sorry, my camera's wibbling about all over the place. I'm gonna go somewhere that is not so treacherous. I'd rather be sure of foot rather than have the birds singing, to be honest. Yeah, so at the moment I'm doing, well, sort of trying to do intermittent fasting, which, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I'm not so good at the not eating after 8 o'clock. It's like a cup of tea and a biscuit at night time. But I'm trying to just limit that amount and maybe have it a bit earlier. But it basically means you don't eat breakfast, which I don't eat breakfast when I first get up anyway. I don't really like having breakfast first thing. So you can try and not eat between, so like start eating at 10 or start eating at 12. So I try and go at least to 10. If it fits in with what I'm doing, then I'll go to 12. And I'm not finding it too bad, to be honest. But the point of it is that you burn fat instead of calories because you've not eaten anything. So I thought I should try and be a bit more active in the times that I'm fasting, if you see what I mean. I just want to lose like a few pounds. I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I'm not saying I'm fat. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I would personally like to lose a little bit more, lose a few pounds so that my clothes fit a bit better, that's all. And just be a bit more mindful of what I'm consuming and how I'm consuming it. And maybe get a little bit more active, just generally be a bit more healthy. So I've got my audiobook on. I'll tell you a bit more about what I'm reading later because I finished some books. And yeah, so I'm going to go for my walk and I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Hiya. I'm back from my walk. I'm going to dye my hair because it needs doing. So I've just made myself a cup of tea. I'm going to watch the second part of the Call the Midwife Christmas special while I do it because I haven't watched it yet. I watched the first half and not the second. Just pause it a minute. Yeah, and I'm going to dye my hair using this. Yeah, so I'm going to crack on and do that. And then I will pick up with you in a bit. Hello again. My hair is done. Yay. Got rid of the grey. I've just been writing my list of things that I want to do today. So I have got, I need to do my list for shopping and pick something to eat tonight, as well as the rest of the week. I need to pick up some packing materials because I have sold some Legos that were my dad's on eBay and they need to be posted tomorrow. So I just need some bubble wrap and bits and see if they fit in the boxes that I've already got. And then I need to pack them up. Obviously need to go to the shop, to the supermarket, and I need to put some washing in. Yeah, and I want to set out the next lot of my blankets. So I've been putting together my Burst blanket with my green lambkin squares. So I'm halfway through the squares at the moment. So I want to plan the other half so I can get the stacks sorted and then I know how I can join them. I'm not speeding along because I've got this other heart blanket that I need to get finished as well for my friend, so that's nearly done. Right, so let's have a look at what we could have tonight for tea. I maybe fancy something chicken, or there's like sausages. Do you want to come and see? You can help me choose. Well, you can't help me choose because you can't talk to me. So, beef. Is that beef? Lamb. What's this one? Italian style sausage stew. That looks quite nice. 1 hour 5 minutes. Herby sausage and pasta and beans. That looks quite nice. I might make that. So it's called Italian. Oh, can you see that? Italian style sausage stew. It takes 1 hour 5 minutes. It serves 4. I'll probably do the whole lot and then maybe have some leftovers, and yeah. Right then, so there you go. Okay, let's make the list. Okay. Is it dragging me? Yes. Right, so let's have a look. What do we need for this one? We need some sausages. Onions. We always need onions. Peppers. Carrots. Oh, I also want to make some soup because I didn't make any last week and I've got like leeks and stuff. I might do a few batches of that, or I'll do some tomorrow as well. Carrots, courgette, garlic, dried oregano, dried rosemary, tomatoes, chicken stock, balsamic vinegar, pasta, cannellini beans. I'll check on that. And parmesan. This as well with potatoes instead of pasta. Simply cut 2 centimetre chunks and add with the sausage pieces. That might be nice as well. Right, so that's what we're having. It's freezable. Great. So that's what we're having tonight. I'm going to just make the rest of my list for the week and then I will come back to you. Right, my list is made. I am going to get ready and go to the supermarket, and then I'm going to go to Home Bargains and get some bubble wrap. I'm just also going to bring those boxes in and see if they fit the Lego in. So, give me a moment. Hello, I'm back from the shop. I'm just putting my shopping away, trying to sort out the fridge. While I was there, my poor sister rang me and I was like, I can't talk, I'm in the supermarket. And she just texted back saying, I've crashed my car. Poor Windsor. So yeah, she'd crashed her car. Not really bad, no one's been hurt, just unfortunate. So I'm putting this shopping away. I'm going to make myself a little bit of lunch. I'm listening to Tom Jones, listening to my new record that I just got from my sister. And yeah. So I'm going to put this away because it's going to be too noisy with the crackling. And then, yeah, I'll come back to you. Because this is boring watching me unload my shopping. Right. Here is my blanket so far. And here is my bag of bits ready to go. So they're all labelled with the months there. So I need to go through them all and sort them out. I don't really have much space here. I might do it the other way around. Right, so now I've put out all the little bits there, all the squares by month. So last time I did them in like blocks of 4. So for example, this is, well, January, February. So this will be December's, those 4, November, there. So I'll probably do the same, but just make sure they're not in the same sequence. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put this up here. Go. So that's my layout. I'm not thinking about it too much. I want it to be quite random. stack them up and then tie them together, and they'll be ready to go. So I'll do them in rows, one at a time, and then I'll do a border. Hopefully it'll grow a bit once it's washed because it looks a bit small. This will be fine. Okay. Hello again. I am just going to make some soup. I've got this leek that has seen better days, so this, I've got the end of a broccoli, some celery, onion and a bit of kale. So I'm just going to make a odds and ends sort of soup. Yeah, so I'll do that. Why is it? So yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'll pop you down here. Okay, so I'm just poured the stock in, let that simmer away for a little bit, about 10 minutes or so, and then I'll pop the kale in and then I'll whiz it up. Okay, so I'm going to make the dinner. I've got my sausages, peppers, carrots, courgette, onion, garlic, rosemary and oregano, tomatoes, stock and balsamic, and pasta. I'm supposed to have some cannellini beans, but I don't have any, so we'll have to do without. I do have some chickpeas, but it's not quite the same thing, is it? So yeah, I'm going to crack on with this and I'll show you when it's cooking. Okay, here it is, bubbling away. It looks very nice. So we just have to cover and cook it for 35 minutes and then put in the pasta and beans if you've got them, and then cook it for a little bit more, and then add some seasoning and some grated parmesan. See what it's like. Hello. Oh, right. We had our dinner. It was very nice. I'm glad I didn't put the beans in. I think if you'd have put the beans in as well, it would have been way too much. Minnie ate most of it except for the courgettes, but she never really eats courgettes, but it's worth a try. I thought the sauce was going to be a little bit too thin, but once you put the pasta in, it sort of thickened it up a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, that was my day. I managed to get a couple of rows done on that blanket. I feel like I've literally got nothing done at all today, but I've hardly sat down. Turn that off. I wanted to tell you what I was reading. So I'm reading this. Is my I read, which is Before the Coffee Gets Cold, which is, it's a funny little book, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's kind of about, well, it's about time travel. So people go into this cafe, and if they sit in a certain seat, they can travel back in time, but they can't affect the present in any way, and they can only stay until the coffee gets cold and have to drink the coffee before it gets cold so they can come back. But the only way that they can get into the past is to sit in a certain seat in the cafe, and that seat is usually occupied by a ghost. So yeah, I think it's going to be a different person's experience each chapter, so I'm just on to the second part, which is good. I'm also listening to what's it called? Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna Maguire, which is, I've never heard of them before, but Helen from Giddy Yarns had recommended them in her last book chat, one of her book chat videos. I think it was a end of 2024 reading wrap up, and so I thought they'd give them a go, and I'm listening to that on Everand, and it's only like 4 hours long, so yeah, I'm powering through that. About 60% through for that as well. So the books that I've just finished, I finished How to Solve Your Own Murder. Let me just get my Storygraph up, because I can't remember who wrote that. So yeah, I'm on Storygraph as FrannyDo, so if you want to come and join me over there, you can add me as a friend, and that just has all my reading. That's where I post all my reading updates on there. So I have just finished How to Solve Your Own Murder by Kristen Perrin, which was like sort of murder mystery. I told you a little bit about it last week. It was really good. I didn't guess the ending. I didn't guess who'd done it. I gave it 4 stars. I'd also finished listening to Stanley Tucci's What I Ate in 1 Year, which is sort of like a diary of what he ate in the year. So I loved Taste by him. that I listened to last year, and this was another really good one. It wasn't as good, but it was still a 5-star listen because he's so good at reading them. His narration is amazing, and there's so many good little stories and tales, and him sharing his experiences is really, really nice. And I also finished Days at the Morisaki Bookshop by Satoshi Yagasawa, which I did also enjoy. I think I didn't always pay attention, so sometimes I got a little bit lost about who was talking or who they were talking about, and it was a bit of a thin story, not, it was kind of a cosy read, nothing much happened. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a nice listen. I gave it 3 stars, so it wasn't a favourite, but it was alright. And I also want to read, I'm going to be starting Look and Booth, which is by, it's on my to read list. This is a bit of a Jenny Fagan. It's by, I think it's a bit of a gothic kind of thing, historical fiction. So yeah, I'm going to go, and I will see you next time. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more of this kind of content. And I will see you next time. I've got a podcast hopefully I'm going to record tomorrow, so yeah, you will see that coming soon as well. So take care, look after yourselves and each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.